to know enough. Too old to play the part, too cool for showing up. Too dumb to say what's smart, so I'm a substitute waiting for the game to start. But I ain't trying to get played like change your heart. And may I park and find me another ride. I'm letting Florence tell you how I feel inside.
Okay, so it kind of pains me. It doesn't really pain me, but it kind of makes me a little bit sad that I had to do this video. I mean, I don't know if sad's the right word, but I think the self-help guru is like dying, at least to me. It's probably not for most people, and it'll probably last for as long as there's people who do the self-help genre. But I think it's self-help for the most part is kind of a scam, right? And I know that some people won't agree with that, but let me just try to make a case for you. I feel like a lot of self-help, which I think there's a difference between self-help and self-improvement. I think we're always required as people, as God's children, to want to improve ourselves. But this idea that self-help gurus tend to promote is it tends to focus more on the like it's all about you. Like you have complete control of your life, and just get out of your bed and just get it done. When in reality, that's not how the world works. I mean, there are things that happen in your life that you just have no control of. So there is this idea behind self-help gurus that promotes the ego. And I think as if you believe in God, you know that there are a myriad of things that you just have no control over. And I mean, cancer, a car crash, a death in the family, divorce. I mean, there's all kinds of things that are just completely out of your control. And this idea that you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps is just unrealistic. It's not. And what a lot of these gurus will do is they'll use the exception to the rule, like this one and they'll show you examples like this one person did it. Well, they tend to forget that there are so many things in life that have to line up perfectly in order for that person to have become successful. You know, maybe they have good connections. Maybe they have their circumstances are lined up to where they can do a specific thing. Maybe they have a talent in a specific way that other people don't have a talent. Maybe their genetics are a certain way that other people. And I know this sounds kind of like the victim mentality, like I'm saying, well, why do anything at all, right? I mean, like that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like the promotion of the ego and the just get up and just do it, just make your bed, like, and I used to buy into that to an extent because I think a lot of things are under our control in the sense that, yeah, whatever effort you put in, a lot of times is what you're going to get out of it. Like, you may not be the most talented, you may not be the most whatever it is, but the consistency of continuing to do something over and over and just trying to get better will help you improve in some way. But there are, if you supersede God and say that which is what a lot of people do, that it's like a false idol, they become, in essence, they sort of become their own God. They don't see it that way, but they think, I'm in control of my life, I'm going to do what I want, when they're just one car crash away from being paralyzed. And then what are you going to do? You're going to still do the same things you're going to, that you preached about. I mean, your mindset can stay the same, and like I always think it's good to say, if it be God's will, let me do X, Y, and Z. If whatever it is in life, like there is a humility that is lacking in a lot of these self-help guru teachers, you know. And for the most part, it's a business, right? They're selling you something. They're selling you this idea of like you can do it yourself, and then they try to motivate you, and then maybe they sell you a program, or maybe they'll it's a business at the end of the day. The reason why they're posting things a lot of times is for their own um, prosperity. It's for their own, you know, equity. They want to make money. Um, I don't know. These are just my thoughts. I think real growth requires struggle, consistency, failure, getting up again, doing it again, um, and humility, and just knowing that a lot of things are essentially out of your control. That's not to discredit some people who genuinely want to help other people, but it is saying that if you totally see it as like you're the end all be all and you're in complete control, then I think that's just a farce. I think it's a myth. Because at the end of the day, there are so many things that are out of your control, and it's only through the will of God what's going to happen. So I don't know. That's just my take. I don't think it's completely irrelevant or not useful, but I think it has been way overplayed. So, anyways, hope you liked the video. If you didn't, well, maybe you like the next one.